What's the vibe? What's the vibe, chat? What's the vibe? Let's love the Kanye shirts. If it says not even the Kanye shirt, man. Do you see the Kanye shirts? I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Um yeah, man, the Kanye shirts, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I love me so much right now, man. I love the shirts. But I'm here, chat. Okay, man, it's Zar-Kombat. Yo, a lot of people are coming onto the live right now. Okay, a few shout outs. Shout out to Dora in the chat. See you. Mohammed Tanjora saying hello, bro. What's up, brother? Hope you're well. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. We're in South Africa. It is a rainy Thursday, kind of storming. So yeah, man. KC13D saying, can you shout me out? Shout out to KC in the chat. Thank you so much for joining, man. And yeah, guys, do make sure you do subscribe, man. Support your boy, Zar-Kombat. Yeah, man. We're back at it. We're live. We just came back from the gym. We're a bit tired, having some pizza, some post gym pizza. So yeah, man. Dora in the chat saying 6-7. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Jonathan saying, let me get a little fly kick. I can't, bro. Listen, I just came back from the gym. I got beat up. We were doing wrestling today. So I am tired, bro. Like, I'm literally gonna go off the live stream. I'm gonna watch a couple series and then I'm gonna go to sleep, bro. Like, I can't, like, my body hurts, bro. My body hurts, so I can't do any spinning. I can't do any fly kicks. Rapid, Raptor Red 9902 saying Messi or Ronaldo. Ronaldo, man. I'm a Ronaldo guy. I've always been a Ronaldo guy. I think that Messi is definitely the GOAT in terms of trophies, but me personally, man, I love Ronaldo, man. I've been a fan of his since I was like way young, so I'm a Ronaldo fan, bro. Yo, Laser has entered the chat. My brother, how are you, man? Good to see you back. Saying you said you were going to train from the gym. Yeah, I was at the gym, man, but I couldn't go live. To be honest, man, there was an internet issue. I tried to go live, but there was an internet issue, so I couldn't go live. Like I literally just came back from the gym right now, like literally right now, bro. So as soon as I came back, I had to hop on the live. I'm at the gym, man. There was sort of like an internet issue. I tried to go live. There was a connection issue, so I'll try again tomorrow, definitely. But yeah, man, I couldn't go live at the gym. Sorry about that, guys. I know I said I was gonna go live at the gym, but I couldn't, man. So we'll try again tomorrow, though. But again, man, shout out to Laser, man. Laser, always on the live streams, my brother. You know I appreciate the support on Instagram as well. I see you liking every post. My brother, thank you so much for the support, man. And again, chats, if you're new to the channel, do make sure you do subscribe, man. Come on, subscribe. Let's get my subscribers up, man. I'm literally 10 subscribers away from 500 subscribers. 10 subscribers. Let's do it, chat. We can do it, man. Come on, 10 subscribers so I can hit 500 subscribers and finally get monetized. Let's go. But yeah, to the new people in the chats, the name is Zar-Kombat, all the way from South Africa in Durban. We do this every day, if not every day, at least every 2 days. We come on here, we talk about the UFC, MMA, boxing, combat sports, man. That's what I love. That's my passion. As you can see, man, just came back from the gym. You can see the knuckles, man. The knuckles are kind of messed up. So I love combat sports. Not only do I love it, but I also train it, man. So yeah, if you love combat sports, bro, make sure you do subscribe. Let me go through the comments. Raptor in the chat saying JDM or Islam. Cannot wait for next week, man. Like I cannot wait. It feels like we've been waiting for this fight forever. You know, it's the biggest fight of the year, definitely, man. And to be honest, like I'm excited about the whole card, the early prelims, the main card is insane. Thank God they moved Bo Nickel off the main card. Bo Nickel is in the prelims where he belongs. So good on the UFC for that. But as for the main event, chats, I've been saying it for like over 2 months now. Excuse me. I've been saying it for over 2 months. I'm still saying it, man. JDM is gonna knock out Islam Makhachev in round 3. I see it happening, chats. I see it happening. I think Islam is gonna get pieced up on the feet in round 1 and 2, and then he's gonna try and go for takedowns. He's gonna go for a sloppy takedown. He's gonna eat a knee. Let me show you how it's gonna happen. So Jack, he's gonna jab. He's gonna bah bah. He's gonna jab Islam in the face, right? Round 1 and 2, touch him, jab. Because the striking of JDM is beyond this world. Like the striking of JDM is by far, he's one of the top 5. No, he's one of the top 3 boxers in the UFC right now. Him, Ilya Topuria, and Max Holloway. And I'm saying that JDM is number 1. JDM number 1, best boxer in the UFC. Ilya Topuria number 2, and I'll say Max Holloway number 3. But yeah, man, JDM is gonna piece up Makhachev on the feet. He'll throw a couple elbows in there, couple elbows, uppercuts, body shots, jabs for round 1 and 2. And then we're gonna go into round 3, right? We're gonna go into round 3. Islam is gonna be shooting for the takedowns, and it's gonna be sloppy. So as soon as Islam shoots for the takedowns, he's gonna try and push Jack Della Maddalena against the cage. So he's pushing Jack Della Maddalena. Jack is against the cage. He's gonna try and shoot for the takedown. So as soon as he goes for the takedown, boop. As soon as he goes for the takedown, bah! He's gonna get kneed in the face, bro. He's gonna get kneed in the face, and he's gonna get knocked out. But I could be wrong. Listen, this is a 50-50 fight. There's a lot on the line. I mean, Islam going up in weights, JDM being in his prime. It's the biggest fight of the year, boys. I cannot wait for next week, man. Let's go. Yo, Bumley in the chats. Shout out to Bumley, man. He was in the live stream yesterday, the day before, the other live stream I did. So again, Bumley, my brother, I appreciate the support, and thank you for always being on here. He's saying, "Yo, Ronaldo is the best in the world." Listen, that's the goat, man. That's the goat. He's literally like a few goals away from 1,000 goals. So Ronaldo is my goat. CR7 for life. Like I still have like a CR7 t-shirts from way back in the day when he used to play for Real Madrid, like back in 2013. So I've been a Ronaldo fan my entire life, man. Um, bro, a lot of I missed all these comments. Okay, let me go through the comments, man. There's a lot of comments coming in. Uh Raptor Red saying, "You're South African. What do you think about Drakus, the first South African champion?" Yeah, man, Drakus, that is our South African golden boy. I think he's gonna fight Brandon Allen next. Main events, fight nights, co-main events for pay-per-view. He's in training right now, so I'm hoping that he's preparing for a fight. So I can't wait to see him back in there, man. I think that he beats Khamzat Chimaev in the rematch. He knows what he has to do. He needs to work on the wrestling, man. The takedown defense, and yeah. So I'm hoping my boy DDP gets the belt back, man. Do it for South Africa, so we can finally get UFC South Africa, man. We've been begging Dana White for years. He doesn't want to do it, man. But if DDP can get the belt back, or if he wins his next fights, they definitely have to do UFC South Africa. Okay. Bumley saying, "Bro, I'm listening and I'm not before stream, not going to know." Sorry, bro. I just read your comment right now, dog. I didn't see all the comments, but again, Bumley, my brother, I appreciate the support, man. Thank you so much for being on here. A lot of comments coming, bro. Hector Salamanca, he knows what I'm talking about. That's my Breaking Bad brother. Better Call Saul, El Camino, the Breaking Bad movie. He is in the chat saying, "Anderson Silva, is that you?" Yes, sir. I'm Anderson Silva, bro. I'm Prime Anderson Silva. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Raptor saying, "I don't think Islam can hold or submit JDM. He's too good, but let's see." Yeah, I don't think so as well, man. So I think Islam is gonna be surprised, bro. Like the weight difference between 155 and 170 is gonna play such a big factor in that matchup. Plus, guys, we gotta remember JDM cuts weights to make 170 pounds. Like he has to cut a lot of weights. He's basically like he's a middleweight fighting at welterweights. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be a factor as well. But I'm still leaning towards JDM, guys. Like I love Islam Makachev. He's a legend. He's the most exciting fighter to ever come out of Dagestan. But listen, he KO'd Volkanovski last year, and now he has to get KO'd. It's only right that JDM is the one to KO Islam Makachev because Islam KO'd Volk. It makes sense. You know what I mean? It makes sense. But I cannot wait for next week, man. Johnny Milk is in the chat. Shout out to Johnny, man. Good to see you back, my brother. He's saying Islam will emerge victorious. We're gonna have to wait and see, man. I mean, it's literally next week, bro. Like, I am so hyped. I'm so hyped for UFC 322, guys. Like, bro, I can't wait. I cannot wait. We're gonna see, bro. Laser saying, "I hope Islam versus JDM doesn't turn out like DDP versus Khamzat." No way, brother. No way. The difference between Khamzat and Islam is that Islam actually cares about us, the fans. He cares about us. He's never had a boring fight since he became a contender at lightweights. Ever since Islam Makhachev entered the top five in the lightweight division, like since 2021, I believe, he's never had a boring fight. With Khamzat, he doesn't care about the fans. All he cares about is the money. He doesn't care about us, the fans. That's why I don't understand how that guy has so many fans. You know what I mean? When he doesn't care, he does not care. So I like Islam Makhachev because he never has boring fights. So there's no way Islam versus JDM is gonna disappoint. It's gonna be exciting, man. The hype is gonna be through the roof. So I cannot wait, brother. Cannot wait for next week. Yo, good guy Brady is in the chat. I haven't seen you in a long time, my brother. Hope you're well. On Discord as well, bro. We haven't been active. I've been in the gym lately, and I've been kind of focusing on YouTube myself. But yeah. And again, guys, I'm also on Discord. The link is up. I'm on TikTok. The link is up. I'm on Instagram. The link is up. And if any of you guys want to donate, man, you want to support your boy, the link is up. It's I'm on an app called Buy Me a Coffee. You want to throw any donations in there, man? I'd be truly, truly honored, and I'd appreciate it a lot. So yeah. But good guy Brady saying this card coming up is so underwhelming, but next week is gonna be history. I mean, yeah, bro. Like the entire main card, I can't like the only person I know besides the main events. The only person I know that's on the card is Muslim Salikov, like the Dagestan karate fighter, the 40-year-old. That's the only fighter I know that's on the card that I, off the top of my mind, that's the only fighter I know that's on the card besides Randy Brown and whoever is fighting, Bonfim or however you pronounce his name. So it is underwhelming, but listen, man, we said the same thing last week. We said the Steve Garcia versus David Onyama card was boring, and it ended up being chaotic, crazy, exciting. So I'm gonna be watching. I will be watching this week, but we've only got this card to just go over, and then next week, bro, it is fight week. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Cannot wait. It's gonna be history. It's gonna be historic. It's gonna be amazing. It's giving UFC 300 vibes, bro. Like that entire card, early prelims, main card, fire, bro. And Carlos Prates versus Leon Edwards, bro. I hope Edwards makes this an exciting fight, bruh. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Shevchenko, Wei Lee. No one is talking about that fight, guys. I'm so excited about that one. Shevchenko, Wei Lee. Bro, I don't even know. I hope Wei Lee wins. I love her. She's my favorite women's fighter of all time. So I hope she wins. But I love Shevchenko as well, man. Like I love like Shevchenko in her prime, the Russian spy. She used to kill all these women. So I'm hyped. I'm beyond hyped. Cannot wait for that card. Johnny Milk saying, after the outcome, no one will ever doubt Islam. He will be the lightweight GOAT. I mean, is he really going to be the lightweight GOAT? Because right now he's fighting at welterweights. You know what I mean? I feel like right now, bro, for me personally, I'm always going to say this. Charles Oliveira is the lightweight GOAT. You know, most submissions, most victories, most everything in the lightweight division. So he's my GOAT. He's my lightweight GOAT. But not gonna lie, Chad, Subtoro's coming for that GOAT status in the lightweight division, bro. Listen, if he knocks out Justin Gaethje next year, and if he knocks out Paddy Pimblett, you can't deny him, man. I mean, we can't. I want to deny Toro, but we can't, bro. We cannot. Johnny's saying, if JDM wins, consider him the pound for pound. I don't think so, bro. Pound for pound, not yet. Maybe top 5 pound for pound, but number 1, I don't think so, bro. Like for me, my pound for pound number 1 is Marab. Marab is my pound for pound number 1. If he submits, no, listen, if he finishes Peter Yan, I love Peter Yan. I hope he gets the belt back. But listen, if Marab finishes that fight, Marab is he's one of the GOATs and he's pound for pound number one. They cannot rob Marab. 4 fights in 1 year as the champion. Giving all of your contenders full training camps. All your contenders, you're giving them full training camps. And you're the champion. Come on, bro. Come on. Marab, he's coming for that GOAT. Nick Ramsey saying who is going to be the main event for UFC South Africa? Definitely Drickus. Drickus versus whoever, man. Whoever. Whoever the UFC wants Drickus fights, then he's gonna fight that guy. He said he wants UFC South Africa. He said that uh main events in UFC South Africa is more important to him than defending the belts in another country. So he he wants UFC South Africa. Shout out to Stang G saying I've subscribed. Shout out. Thank you so much, my brother. Jody Mink saying Addison Silva from Walmart. Listen, bro, you should see me in the gym, bro. I'm gonna be posting. Listen, tomorrow I'm gonna try and go live from the gym. I'm literally prime Anderson Silva. You should see me when I'm in the gym, bro. Like I enter the matrix. I'm telling you, chats. Like you don't know. I'm telling you. The guys at the gym, they can't touch me. I'm telling you, chats. I'm prime Anderson Silva, bro. Walter Wheels saying Jan Silva versus Arnold Allen confirmed for UFC 323. I saw that as well on Instagram, man. So I don't know whether it's been confirmed. I don't think the UFC posted it, so it's not confirmed. I think that John Silva definitely wants that fight, but to be honest, man, I don't think he deserves that fight. He lost brutally to Diego Lopez. And if we're being honest, man, he should probably fight, like, John Silva should probably fight Dan Ige in the main event of the Apex. Like, the last fight nights this year in the Apex, John Silva, Dan Ige, 5 rounds. Who doesn't want that? I don't think he deserves Arnold Allen. But if it happens, I'm not going to complain. It's going to be an amazing fight either way. So we're going to have to wait and see whether it's actually going to happen or not. Good guy Brady saying Islam actually has good striking. No way in hell this is going to be a repeat of Khamzat versus DDP. To be honest, man, like I was watching the Moicano versus Islam match again, and I can't say that Islam has great striking, bro. Like the head movements, like I saw opportunities for Jack Della Maddalena to knee Islam. That's why I'm saying Islam is gonna get kneed in the face. He's going to, because every time he throws, like he throws the right hook, he faces down and then he comes up with the left hook. So as soon as he comes down, you know, I can see JDM kneeing him in the face. So he's got good striking, but I don't know, man. Against Jack Della Maddalena, I'd say it's amateur striking, but we're gonna have to wait and see, man. Next week. Nick Rams is saying, let's go, JDM. Shout outs. A lot of JDM supporters in the chats. Good guy Brady saying Bilal shot 9 takedowns. Yeah, it's because of you guys. It's because of you guys, man. Bilal was bullied into having an exciting fight because we were all trolling him on social media, man. We were telling him he's the pound for pound most boring fighter in the UFC. And listen, it worked. It worked for us. He gave us a fun fight. I can't complain. UFC 315, man. Bilal versus JDM was one of the best fights I've ever seen. I enjoyed that fight. So it's kind of crazy that he only shot 9 takedowns, but at least he gave us a fun fight. Bro, next week is gonna be peak, bro. I cannot wait, bro. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, you know that feeling for big fights, like that feeling, bro. Like during the main events, Bruce Buffer is done announcing, and then like they're gonna show their camera towards Islam, and they're gonna show the camera against towards Jack Della Maddalena, and the crowd is going crazy, and the camera is kind of bouncing up and down, and your heart is kind of, you know what I mean, bro? I cannot wait for that feeling, bro. And the guys are in the corner, you know what I mean? Islam is in the corner, JDM is in the corner saying, I'm not touching gloves. Fights! Woo! Woo! Bro, can't wait for, bro. I cannot wait for next week, bro. I can't wait. And you know, to imagine that there's some people in the world that don't watch MMA. Imagine there's some people that don't get to experience this. Bro, there are people in this world that did not watch UFC 300 live. There are people that did not get to see Justin Gaethje get knocked out by Max Holloway live. Imagine. There are people that did not get to experience the Charles Oliveira title run. Imagine. There are people that did not, bro. Come on. Best sports in the world. Um Reps are saying, what do you think about the match fixing that the UFC is investigating right now with several fighters, most specifically the fights in the main card last week? Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I mean, Dana's trying to send all these guys to prison, bro. I mean, it's actually kind of it's something that's usual it's usual in MMA, bro. I've noticed some fights where it doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? Where fighters lose and sometimes they win, and I'm like, it's kind of rigged. So it's crazy, man. I mean, it is crazy, and to be honest, man, I don't really have much of an opinion, but I don't know, man. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Now they're saying that Jason Herzog, the referee, is saying that Jason Herzog is also involved in the scam as well. So there's a lot going on, man. So I don't know, bro. I mean, it's crazy, hella crazy. CR7 King saying we want Islam versus Ilya Abtoro next after this. Imagine this, chats. Imagine this. Islam Makachev somehow beats JDM next week, right? He beats JDM. He goes on the mic, says, so Islam goes on the mic after beating JDM and he says, brother, where this short guy? Where this short guy? All these people want me to fight. Bring him here. Easy fights. Woo! Woo! Bro, yo, imagine. Plus, you know, Islam has said that he wants to fight Ilya Topuria in the main events of the White House. So it's a possibility, man. I mean, anything could happen. Anything could happen. But to be honest, man, I feel like JDM. No. I feel like Ilya Topuria versus Islam Makhachev is just one of those cursed fights that we're not gonna get to see. I mean, you know, it didn't happen earlier this year. JDM beat Bilal. Now imagine somehow JDM again is the reason why we don't get to see the fight that we want to see, and he actually finishes Islam Makhachev, and we somehow end up getting Ilya Topuria versus Jack Della Maddalena. Imagine, guys. Crazy. But yeah, man. We all want Ilya Abtoro versus Islam Makhachev. A lot of comments that came in, bro. CR7 saying, notice how we didn't mention Arman who can actually grapple. I mean, Arman can grapple, but to be honest, man, I think Toptoro beats Arman Sarukian easily. And to be honest, man, we don't like Arman Sarukian. We don't like Arman Sarukian. I saw an interview from Khamzat Chimaev. He said that Arman Sarukian was the reason why he had a boarding fights against DDP. Arman Sarukian was in the was in the corner of Khamzat Chimaev, and he was telling Khamzat not to strike, to have a boring fight. So we're all hoping that on November 22nd, UFC Qatar, somehow Dan Hooker KOs Arman Sarukian. We don't like Arman Sarukian, bro. We don't like Arman Sarukian. I want him to lose to Dan Hooker, bro. We don't like Arman Sarukian. Arman would lose to Charles in the rematch. He lost in the first fight. He lost in the first fight. They gave him that win. Tell me how he won that fight, chat. What did he do to Charles? Did he outstrike him? No. Did he cause more damage? No. What did he do? So I've been saying this, bro. I've been saying this for a long time. The UFC, for some reason, do not like Charles Oliveira. They hate him. They always, bro, they hate Charles Oliveira, which is kind of crazy. I was at the gym today and I was speaking to a couple younger guys that are like fans of the UFC, and literally every guy that I spoke to, everyone that I spoke to about the UFC, I was asking them, who's your favorite fighter? Everyone's saying Du Bronx, Charles Oliveira, bro. He is a star. He's a star in Africa. He's a star out here in South Africa. So imagine if he's a fan favorite out here in South Africa, imagine how much the world loves him. And for some reason the UFC hates him, bro. I've been saying this for a while, bro. Like bruh, there's a conspiracy going on around towards Charles Oliveira. Like the UFC wants him to lose every single time. They don't want to see my goats get the belt back. They don't want to see my goats become the greatest of all time. He already is the greatest of all time, but he can do more. And I'm telling you this, bro. If somehow someone else gets the BMF title shots, if someone else gets the BMF title shots, I am starting an online profile. I'm starting a website, and we're gonna protest, man. We're protesting against the UFC. We're gonna have Dana White fired. We're gonna have all the matchmakers fired because there's no way, bro. Like that Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway rematch has to happen, bro. It has to happen next year. The biggest fights in lightweight right now. It's bigger than Ilya Topuria versus anyone. Charles versus Max 2. Come on, bro. Tell me that does not sell pay-per-views. Tell me that does not sell out a stadium, bro. Come on. Charles is the GOAT. Biggest star in the UFC. Yeah, man, Charles is the GOAT, bro. What about Fluffy versus Sean? It's not confirmed yet, but I think it will be announced maybe like towards the end of November. I saw somewhere that they're trying to make it as the first fight nights of next year. So it's a good matchup, you know. It's a good matchup. A good opportunity for Fluffy to get into the top five, but to be honest, man, I don't think that fight happens. Anthony Hernandez like literally has more than 10 fights canceled, I believe. Like he pulls out of fights a lot. So I don't think he makes it to fight nights. But if it does happen, man, I'll be leaning more towards Sean Strickland. I feel like the grappling of Sean Strickland is kind of underrated. His boxing is kind of weird to figure out. And listen, man, Anthony Hernandez, his best victory is Roman Delitse. Roman Delitse, bro, I believe I can beat Roman Delitse. I know I can beat Roman Delitse, bro. All he does is puts his hands up, flat-footed, does not move around. Come on, I can beat him. So I think, bro, I think Sean Strickland beats Anthony Hernandez, and if that fight does happen. Um, Laser saying, I heard there's gonna be Fluffy versus Salkeed. I got roofied by murder. Salkeed is the Australian fighter, right? The one that got the big knockouts. I think like a couple weeks ago. He's saying he's got roofied by murder. No way, bro. Like that. Like I'm listen. I'm on the however you pronounce his name, Salkeed. However you pronounce his name, I'm on the hype train. That guy knocked out that Indian fighter. What's his name? Jubilee in the first round. Got a KO after that, and then took the fights against that guy that looks like Kelvin Gastelum. Took the fights on short notice and literally killed him. He killed him, bro. He kicked him so hard. I thought he died. I thought when he was on the floor, I thought I was witnessing a murder for the first time in the UFC. It was scary, bro. But yeah, man, I don't think Rufi can survive that, bro. I don't think he can survive that. Um, yeah, yeah, man. I'm picking Salkid if it does happen. I heard it's in the works for UFC 325 in February, UFC Australia. So we're gonna have to wait and see, man. Johnny Milk saying Sean brags about his wrestling. I've never seen a high level wrestler for or grappling from him. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really grapple a lot, but the takedown defense is immaculate. I mean, you should go watch that fights he had against Nasruddin Imavov. Go watch his fights against who else tried to grapple him. He's got a lead takedown, bro. Like I don't remember Sean being kept on the ground. So he's got like high level grappling, man. There are rumors going around that he beats Khamzat in wrestling in the gym because Khamzat has been to his gym. So I mean, you never know. Good guy Brady in the chat saying Figure versus Garbrandt is the opening for the early prelims. We did not know what we had, bro. Oh, and there were people complaining about UFC 300, man, saying it should have been bigger. The UFC should have done more. What more could they have done? What more could they have done? Jerry Prohaska on the prelims. Bro, we were watching Jerry Prohaska for free on the prelims. Come on, man. Charles Oliveira, second fights on the main card. Come on, bro. Greatest knockouts ever, Max Holloway. Come on, bro. Boaton. Boaton becomes a superstar. Come on, bro. Come on, man. The only thing that they did bad was put Bo Nickel in the main card. I don't know why that happened. It still pisses me off. But it is what it is, man. UFC 300 was crazy, bro. Bobby Green was on the main, was on the prelims. Aljamain Sterling was on the prelims, bruh. Yo, that was Manny Moikanto. Jalen Turner was on the prelims, early prelims, bro. We didn't know what we had. Diego Lopez was on the prelims. UFC 300 was something crazy, man. Shout out to Ryan King saying hi in the chat. Hope you're good, brother. Raptor saying UFC is an organization with hundreds of fighters throughout its existence. It's not crazy to think that some matches are fixed. How, as an MMA fan, do you feel about that part of the sports? To be honest, man, I love my reason for me loving MMA so much, besides like the fighting and all of that. I just truly believed that it was the only real sport. You know what I mean? Like I used to be a big soccer fan, but then I remember this one time watching Liverpool beat. I think they beat Barcelona 5-2. So that's when I knew that soccer's fake, and I couldn't really watch it anymore. You know what I mean? So as for boxing, man, it's kind of fixed as well. And that's they can't even hide that. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of money that goes into fixing those fights. But as for the UFC, man, they've always like it's always the best against the best, and whoever wins wins, whoever loses loses, man. I mean, my biggest reason for not really believing in the scam that in this thing that's going around right now about the UFC fixing fights is because, bro, the biggest stars lose all the time. Look at how many times the biggest star in the UFC, Conor McGregor, lost. You know what I mean? If the UFC was fixing fights, Conor should have won at least 2 fights, like in like the last like 10 years. You know what I mean? And he hasn't. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like even if there is, um, even if there are fixing matches, I feel like the UFC might not be involved in that. I think it's just the fighters, probably the referees as well, definitely the coaches. But as for the UFC as a whole, I feel like Dana just. I don't think Dana would ever allow that, man. It's not what the sports is about. It's not why we love the sports. So I don't think it's true. I do think though that the fights is somehow sometimes do fix fights, but as for the UFC, man, being a part of that, I don't think so. Caliber 007 saying, "Yo, bro, I'm 17. I want to start wrestling. Can I go? Can I uh, compete?" I think we spoke the other day about you doing wrestling, bro. My advice to you, brother, is join the gym. It'll be one of the best decisions you ever make in this life. As a guy, we need to, bruh, listen, being in the gym, getting punched in the face, throwing other guys around, and yeah, bruh, it is a wonderful experience. You're gonna enjoy it. So my advice: go hit the gym, find a gym, and start as soon as you can. Raptoroid saying the worst parts or the best parts is it's not even the promotion fixing the fights; it's the fighters themselves fixing matches where fighters who earn 20k feel like they have an opportunity. Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't really believe that the UFC are part of that scam. You know what I mean? I think it's definitely the fighters, definitely the referees as well. I think they might be involved. But as for the UFC, man, I do not think so, bro. I do not think so. To earn much more, do you feel for to earn much more? Do you feel for it from their perspective or their families? To be honest, man, I don't. I feel like maybe even the commissions, yeah, the commissioners as well. I feel like they might be involved. But to answer your previous question, bro, I don't really, I don't really feel bad, bro. I feel like I've said this before, man. Like the UFC is an opportunity for you to skyrocket yourself. You know what I mean? Build your brand. Use it as an opportunity. There are literally millions of people watching the UFC every single week. So if you can stand out amongst the other fighters and use the UFC as a platform for you to start a business, promote your brand, promote yourself. Because if you are earning 20k, 20k to fight, 20k to show up, 20k to win, I mean, plus there's performance bonuses as well. It's a lot of money for you to be able to start a side hustle. You know what I mean? And get fans to actually back you and try your best to be loved by the fans, man. Build a brand. Use the opportunity given to you. You know what I mean? The UFC is an opportunity for fighters to build their brand. I'm telling you from what I've seen. A person like Dricus du Plessis. I'll tell you about Dricus du Plessis. I live in South Africa, bro. Dricus du Plessis' face is everywhere. On every billboard, it's at the mall. You see him, bro, you see him everywhere. And he has used his brand, the Dricus du Plessis brand, to build businesses, to promote his brand. He gets sponsors, he gets endorsements. So the UFC is an opportunity, you know what I mean? Like, look at Dricus, man. Like, Dricus worked hard, he became champion. Not only did he become champion, but he became exciting. He has exciting fights. People get excited whenever he's fighting. He talks the talk. We love the press conferences. And then obviously a guy like Conor McGregor, you know what I mean, is the perfect example. He did everything perfect, you know what I mean, used the opportunity, built his brand, became he stood out, he became a fan favorite, spoke, became loved by the fans, got endorsements, got sponsors, became a superstar, made billions. So yeah, man, it's an opportunity for fighters to promote their brand, and you know what I mean. I'm not saying it's easy, but I mean they can do it. You know what I mean. We've seen several fighters do it as well. Like these guys make a lot of money outside of the UFC, bro. Like they get sponsors, endorsements, um, bruh, they make a lot of money outside of the UFC. I'm telling you that right now. There's no way that just fighting is the only thing that they do in life. You can't. If you're a professional fighter, bro, like there has to be something on the side that brings you money as well. You can't just rely on fighting. You cannot. You cannot, bro. It does not work that way. So to be honest, man, when I see these fighters, man, scamming, um, or getting in all these scandals, bro. Like I don't feel sorry, bro. Like I don't. Um, Raptoroid saying, I feel like Gon versus Volkov smell fishy from the perspective of the commission. Looking at the judges' scorecards, a perfect example, man. Volkov won that fight. He won that fight. I do not know what the judges were watching. It was crazy, man. I mean, I don't know how Gon won that fight. I remember watching that fight, and they were announcing the winner, and even Gon was surprised. He was so upset that he won that as soon as they raised his hand, he wanted to walk out of the cage. Joe Rogan literally had to run towards him so he can get an interview because Cyril Gahn could not believe himself that he won the fight. So, I mean, guys, there's a lot going on, chats. I mean, there's a lot going on, a lot of scams in the UFC. So, yeah, man, it's crazy. We've made decisions. We've seen so many shady decisions. Yeah, bro, so many shady decisions, man, and so many early stoppages. Early stoppages as well. Like I've always kind of looked at some early stoppages, and I've kind of wondered like there might be something else going on, man. Remember Jared Cannonier versus Nazardine Imavov. Remember how bad that stoppage was? That was crazy, bro. So you never know, man, what's going on with the UFC and the entire crew. Who do you guys who did you guys cheer for when DDP versus Izzy fought? To be honest, man, I'm always gonna support the guy that's raising the flag. So me personally, I supported DDP, but I'm gonna be honest, man. Like Drake is, he's not really like obviously he's a big star, but he's kind of had like South Africans aren't really sure about DDP. Like he did an interview a couple years ago, when he made his debut at UFC Fight Island in Abu Dhabi, and he spoke about something that was happening in South Africa, and he spread some fake information about the killings in South Africa, things that weren't happening. And so people called him a racist. You know what I mean? So people that look like me don't really like DDP. You know what I mean? Because they believe that he's a racist. Me personally, I don't really care. I don't really believe that. You know what I mean? But whatever he thinks, that's his opinion. You know what I mean? I don't really care. I support the guy that holds the flag. I want to see UFC South Africa. I love Adesanya. He's the guy that brought me into the UFC back in 2019. Love him, but I want UFC South Africa. So if I have to support a racist, I'm going to. I'm going to, bro. And if you think I'm lying, bro, like go hop on if you get the time, go check out my past videos, bro. My reaction to DDP versus Adesanya is like I had the most views I've ever had on YouTube, bro. I had like I think like 26,000 views. Like it actually went viral in South Africa. Like I gained a whole lot of followers. I mean a whole lot of subscribers, and go check it out, man. Go check it out. It's on there. It's on there. It's written as South African reacts to Drake's. I don't know, like just South African reacts. No, it's South African reacts to UFC 305. Yeah, man, like it's my most viewed video ever. Go check out the comments, man. Some people were calling me like a whole lot of weird names, saying betraying people like me. Some people were excited that I was happy about Drake is winning. Like there was a whole lot of weird stuff going on in the comments. But yeah, man, me personally, I was supporting Drake, bro. I was supporting Drake's. I loved the press conference. I think he's a funny guy, so I supported Drake's, man. Raptor is saying, let's not even talk about um, Adelaide Bird is believe that's her name. I don't think I know who that is. I don't think I know who Adelaide Bird is, bro. I don't think I know who that is. But yo, Punisher has entered the chat. My brother, how are you, bro? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're good, brother. Hope the studying. I hope the studying's going well. Hope you're good, bro. Punisher, my brother, all the way from UAE. Shout out to him, man. Haven't seen him in a while. Hope you're good, brother. Um, uh, 421 asking where you from? South Africa, bro. South Africa. Good, bro. How are you, man? I'm good, my brother. Cannot complain. Let me just kind of block this racist guy in the chat. Not gonna tolerate that. Don't know whether he's trying to troll me, man, calling me a monkey and shit. But yeah, man, we're not tolerating none of that racism bullshit, bro. So, but anyway, Punisher, I'm good, my brother. Cannot complain. I was at the gym, came back from the gym, and I hit the live stream, man. So we're live. It's been a WW stream, bro. Like we talked about UFC 322 next week. And a whole lot of stuff, man. So yeah. Adelaide Bird is the judge who gave Khan the split decision. She was also involved in the judging in Canelo versus Triple G. Oh, I think I've heard of that before, man. I think I've heard of that before. And another thing I've never understood about the UFC is why do they use boxing judges in MMA? Why? It does not make any sense, bro. How are judges in how are judges that are used in boxing used in MMA as well? How does it make sense? You know what I mean? Like it does not make any sense. It's just it's it was always going to be chaotic, you know what I mean? So it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, man, that judge, Sal Diamanto. I know all those guys, bro. Like all those guys that come from boxing, and then they kind of they judge the MMA fights as well. It does not make any sense. Me personally, I believe that former MMA fighters, fighters that have retired, should be judging MMA. I think that's what should happen, but. That also might be a problem, man. I mean, if a judge is a former MMA fighter is judging a fighter that fights in the same gym as him or her, might be an issue. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's the solution for this problem. Um, Brother, I'm from Russia, but the expectation from people to me is hard. I mean, pressure produces diamonds, brother. Bro, just go hit the gym, and you focus on yourself. Forget about other people. You go to the gym, you work on yourself, and you will not regret it, man. Forget other people. Yeah, my plans are 85% confirmed. Let's hope for the best now. Shout out, man. As long as all is going well, my brother, like me as well. like things are kind of moving in line. So yeah, man, good to hear that things are going well, brother. John saying, and sometimes I'm afraid when I am in wrestling competition. I mean, fear is part of the experience, bro. I mean, I get scared every time I'm in the gym. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know, bro. I mean, but it's up to you whether you want to do it or not, bro. It's up to you. Punisher saying, "Yo, Zar, what's all this rigging shit? Can you tell me what's going on? I was off the internet for a few days." So yeah, man. Last week, I don't know the name of these fighters. They were on the main card, and during the fights, the betting line, kind of like went crazy. You know what I mean? Like, the favorites was supposed to win, and then kind of just in the first round, kind of the betting lines went like mixed, like it kind of went all over the place, and the guy that was supposed to win ended up losing, and so there's some suspicions going on about some, I don't know, bro, like rigging in fights, and it's crazy, bro. I mean, Dana White is actually trying to put that fighter in prison, like that fighter that took a dive, the black guy that got submitted easily. Dana White is trying to put him in prison, so it's been chaotic, man. There's a lot going on in the UFC right now. Some crazy, crazy stuff, bro. Like I don't have all the information. Um, but all I can say is it's crazy times, man. Crazy times. But either way, who cares? You next week, bro, is UFC 322, JDM, Makachev, Prates, Edwards. Cannot wait for next week, bro. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy week in the UFC, man. It's been a hella crazy week. Shout out to the 4 people in the chat right now. I see you. Shout out, shout outs. Yeah, guys, I'm thinking I'm gonna hit an hour and then I'm gonna end the live stream. So we've got about 2 more minutes left before we leave, bro. I'm really tired. It's literally 9 p.m. right now in South Africa. So yeah, man, I need to kind of watch a few series and go to sleep. It's Friday tomorrow, last day of the week, or at least last work day of the week. So yeah. Raptor Red saying, I feel like boxing has a lot of hands inside MMA, even though it's just the commission. Yeah, it does as well, man. Plus, like Dana White is going into boxing, and like he was focused on Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford more than No Chair UFC, which was crazy, bro. That was crazy. But yeah, man. Boxing is really, really involved in MMA nowadays. Dana White is literally forcing boxing down our throats. Pause. But yeah, it's insane, bro. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, chat. But yeah, man, listen, W stream. I did not get to go live from the gym today. I'm gonna try and go live from the gym tomorrow. So if you're gonna be on here, bro, make sure you hop on the live and you support your boy. And yeah, chat, another Zar-Kombat stream, another W stream. One of the best stream, definitely the best stream I've had by far this week. So we're ending it, man. We'll do it again tomorrow. And as always, guys, it's Zar-Kombat. I know, yeah, guys, I'm on Discord. The link is up. I'm on TikTok. The link is up. I am on Instagram. The link is up. And if you do want to support, I'm on it. I'm on it. Yo, the English is going away. If you do want to support, I am on an app called Buy Me a Coffee. So if you want to support, man, you want to donate, make sure if you want to buy me a coffee, the link is up. And yeah, chats. Again, guys, thank you for the W stream. We'll do it again tomorrow, man. Shout out to Raptoroid. And yo, Raptor, my brother, thank you so much for engaging, bro. Like you've been on the live stream for like an entire hour. So, my brother, I appreciate the support, and I'm hope to see you again tomorrow on the live. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you, guys.